Procrastination is a tool. Let me explain why. So I will just talk about my current situation. I'm a college student, but I'm also a business owner, and I'm also doing a lot of other things that I want to do. Um, Studying manufacturing engineering, love it. Like I love learning about it, but I hate the concept of school. I think college is very useless. College doesn't really prepare you for much, and it kind of just teaches you stuff that you can also learn on YouTube. The cool thing for me about like going to college is getting the hands-on experience, but that's also stuff that I can do within my businesses, so it's not very like necessary if it's something that I needed to learn. With that said, school is probably the bottom tier priority in my life. Like I've I have so many priorities, and I would list my priority list kind of like this. Spiritual relationship with God is first. Second is my relationship with people, like my social aspect. Third, I would say my physical health. Actually, I think physical health is I can't remember which order they are. One sec. It is okay, spiritual, social, physical health, and then after that, financial. And so I have it in this order, and that's really embarrassing that I didn't know the order because those are my life priorities. And then you'd probably just say school is like on the bottom, like complete bottom, like less than the companies, less than the financial stuff. And procrastination is really nice because sometimes I'll have assignments that have a deadline. They have to be done by Thursday at midnight. And like I know it'll probably take me 30 minutes. Um but if I start on it early, like let's say I start on it around noon, then I keep like second guessing myself, second guessing. Then I end up taking 2.5 hours on this project. But let's say that I do all the stuff during the day that I want to achieve for these priorities. Then I start the project at 11:30 p.m. I finish it by midnight. I quite literally have to, but I do finish it by midnight. And in a way it's like it works. And it's not because it's like such a high priority item that I need to put all my focus and attention into. It's quite literally the opposite. It's something that I don't really care that much about. Yet at the same time, by procrastinating it, it saves me more time during the day to finish the things that I need to do for my goals. So let me switch this around a little bit more. Not talking about school. Procrastination of other goals, other life events that you want to achieve. For me, I just stated how I have spiritual and then social and then physical and then financial. Let's say that there's stuff going on with like my social and my spiritual stuff that like I'm pretty adamant about achieving to achieve certain goals that I have in that aspect. And then I have some business thing, like I need to launch a new ad account or like build a new campaign or something like that for a company. Um and I need to do that by midnight. Like I need to do that by midnight. Um I could do that first during the day, but it's probably going to take a lot longer than if I just start on it an hour before midnight and I give myself the rest of the day. If I'm going to bed at 8 p.m., then I could start on at 7, go to bed at 8. But like prioritization is such a good tool because prioritization allows you to use procrastination as a tool. And that's something that I really learned through school just by not giving a crap about school, yet still getting really good grades and turning in all my assignments. I think there's a difference. There's some entrepreneur mindset people that just like don't care about school and they fail every class. I was a straight A student all through high school. I still get A's, I think, in college. I had the highest GPA in my high school though. Like I'm not a bad student, but school was never my number one priority, if that makes sense. And I think that you can still do really good at something by procrastinating it, but it just allows you to have more time for the things that you actually prioritize in your life. And I'm having a difficult time like with this framework, like explaining this out loud. So I'm definitely gonna have to give it more thought and loop back to this whole concept later, but hopefully that was enough to kind of get the gist of what I've been thinking about in terms of prioritization and using procrastination as a tool.